God will not hold us guiltless. Not to speak is to speak. Not to stand is to stand. I, as a single individual, have made my choice. I am trying to teach my children courage. I am trying to water the seed of righteousness within them. So God forbid the winds begin to blow. The roots are deep in them. I and my family will stand against anyone trying to erase, liquidate, or round up any group of people because of race or creed. If the world goes down this path again, and we begin to define being human as someone who casts out the Jew or the Gentile or the Muslim just because of who they are, then I declare I no longer wish to be called a human. If the world, again, accepts silently that the idea that a despotic regime has the right to kill the Jews and use fear and muscle and intimidation to frighten others away from their side, then today I declare, count me a Jew and come for me first. When we all stand together and say, I'm one. Show me the Jews. I'm one. When we all raise our hand, we change the world. They cannot kill all of us. Let us declare, I am a Jew. "14 days ago, I did something I've never ever wanted to do in my life. 14 days ago, I spent 2 days in Auschwitz and Birkenau. It profoundly changed me as a human being. You can watch all the movies you want. You can read what you want in books and on internet. But until you've stood in the gas chamber, you don't have any real idea of what this is all about. The Jewish people have been chased out of almost every country and every corner of this planet. They have been smeared. They have been maligned. But to our shame as human beings, most of all, they have been forgotten in times of need. This is why the nation of Israel is vital. Helen Thomas and all those like her, both left and right, have been saying the same thing for thousands of years. Go back to where you came from. And when they do, they're told go someplace else. Enough is enough. The Jewish people have gone back to where they came from. They are the ones that stacked the stones on the Temple Mount, and those same stones are being dropped on their heads today as they peacefully assemble just to pray. Enough is enough. When did we start calling land that was won in a war by the non-aggressor? When did we start calling that land occupied? Do we condemn North Vietnam over occupied South Vietnam, Kashmir and Azerbaijan? Those aren't occupied territories, those are disputed. It seems to me that the jury is out on those. But Israel, no. Are we going to begin? Do you hear anybody saying that California, Texas, Arizona is occupied Mexico? Wait a minute, that's a bad example. Yes, I do hear that. It seems there's only 2 countries that are having this problem. What a coincidence! It's the great Satan and the little Satan. What are the odds? It is time that the world declares clearly in a unified voice that Israel not only has a right to exist, but exist as a Jewish state. The Jewish people have a right to live. They have a right to defend themselves against all threats, foreign and domestic. And for once and for all, the good people of the world must remember there is a difference between good and evil, and we must choose.